my name is Brian, and today I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about a company called Lularoe, which has been around since the early 2010s. And if you don't know what Lularoe is, they are an MLM, which is a multi-level marketing company, which is basically where you can sign up to be a retailer for them, and basically you're told that you're going to own your own business selling their products and you're going to make a ton of money. That's what, they want you to believe. So basically the point of this video is to tell you 5 reasons why you should not join their company. And at the end, I'm going to tell you a couple alternatives in case you are considering joining. I'm going to let you know a couple other things you could do that would be smarter business decisions. I'm not going to get too in-depth in this video about the nitty-gritty details because I want it to be kind of short and all-encompassing, but there's plenty of other videos out there that go way more in-depth, and basically I'm just going to kind of stick to the basics, and yeah, so let me get right into it. Reason number 1 is going to be basically that the product is very undesirable. It's pretty much but ugly. Yeah, this stuff is pretty hideous. So they're all about their prints, and these prints are pretty bad. There are some items that aren't as bad, and they're pretty much going to be more simple prints or more solid colors, but overall the majority of the prints and colors available are not things that your average people will want, and they're encouraging you to sell to your friends and family mostly. So yeah, most of my friends and family are not going to want to wear these kind of things, and the quality is not great. It's pretty on par with places like Forever 21 or H&M, or even has been compared a lot to like Walmart clothes. A lot of people say that Walmart clothes are actually better. So I will throw up a couple pictures of some of the fun and cool prints that this company offers.
And more each day. This makes me sad, and it hurts. It hurts so bad.
There's been a ton of reports of the quality just going down through the years, and their most popular item, the leggings, have been reported to just fall apart at the seams, or even just to be able to like stick your finger right through and it just creates a hole. So basically the quality isn't great and the prints are terrible. Reason number 2 is going to be the large investment it takes to get into this business. They had packages between, I think, $2,500 and all the way up to like $10,000 to get started. And basically you buy like an onboarding package and you get to choose the style and the sizes. So you can choose you want these leggings or a certain kind of dress, but the catch is that you do not get to choose the print or the color. So remember how we talked about before all these fun prints and colors? You might order a bunch of leggings and they might turn out to be all prints of hot dogs or prints of unicorns. And what's actually funny is that they have certain prints that are popular, but not very many, and they call these unicorns because they're so rare that if you get one of these unicorns, you're lucky, because most of the prints, like I said, are terribly ugly. The recruiters encourage you to take out loans, and they'll encourage you to sell your personal belongings or just put it on a credit card. And basically they make their money mostly by recruiting people. You don't make money by selling the items, really. You make money when you you make more money when you recruit people to sell underneath you. So if I recruit someone underneath me, I'm going to get a cut of their commission. So that's what makes this an MLM, and basically that you make the majority of your money by recruiting people and not by actually selling. So it's pretty sketchy, actually. And reason number 3 not to join Lularoe is all the scandals and bad reviews that they've gotten. Again, I'm not going to go too much into depth about all the different things because I want this video to just be short and sweet. Do a quick Google search and you will see that there are many news articles of bad press, lawsuits, and yeah, just overall bad reviews. Look on the Better Business Bureau, look on Glassdoor. There are countless reviews, there's countless YouTube videos of negative experiences with this company. People go broke, basically. Some scandals that they've had are that they don't pay their vendors, they owe their manufacturers millions of dollars, and they've been known to encourage their consultants, or what do they call it, retailers. They've encouraged their retailers to basically get weight loss surgery, get like these lap bands in Mexico, and they basically fat shame you into trying to get weight loss surgery, which is super messed up. Reason number 4 is basically going to be the oversaturation. So they started off with a handful of consultants, but through the years, they have grown incredibly. They just keep growing, and they get more and more retailers who are consultants who sell the product, and that's how they make money, is by people signing up and buying these inventory packages. They don't really make money on selling the clothes to the end consumer. The consultants end up being the customer because you can't sell these crappy prints, so they keep saying, oh, you need to get new inventory. So these consultants keep investing in money into the inventory, and then basically they can't sell it. So you get stuck with a bunch of racks and racks full of these hideous clothes. And the other thing is that there's no sort of proximity like protection. So if 20 people want to sign up and they're all live on your street, they're going to let them. So when you are going to try to sell to your neighbors and your friends and your community, like they encourage you to, guess what? There's 100 other people in your town or more trying to sell these same hideous leggings. And what they say is that, oh, well, you all have different prints. You all have different items. Everyone has unique inventory. Well, guess what? Someone who's buying Lularoe isn't going to want to go to you and 1,000 other people to find that one thing they want. They're better off just going online and trying to Google it. I think you can actually buy directly from Lularoe's website now. The 5th and final reason is this fake narrative that these MLMs try to sell you of being a boss babe. And basically a lot of times when a consultant is trying to recruit you to be a consultant, they'll send you messages and say, hey girl, hey, what's up? You wanna be independent? I'm loving my life of financial freedom and I'm able to spend time with my family and like focus on my kids and just work from home and my life is so great. Do you want to have that too? And they basically try to sell you a lifestyle of freedom and financial success, but in reality, they're struggling, and that's why they're trying to recruit you so they can make a little extra money off you. They claim that you're going to be a business owner, and really, Lularoe owns the business. You're working for them for free. There's no guaranteed pay, and they don't have to pay you any hourly wages. You are just working basically on commission only, and there's no guarantee pay. You could buy a $5,000 starting kit and not make a single dollar. And back to those starter kits, apparently now they have a $500 starting kit because they've gotten so desperate to get people to join. But still, you are not making a good investment, and odds are that those $500 you're still not gonna get to choose the prints, so it's probably gonna be ugly crap that you're not gonna be able to sell. You don't really have full control, so is it really your business? I guess that's up for you to say, but you're gonna still be paying the taxes, and that's another thing. You paying the taxes is gonna cut into your profits, so yeah, you're gonna have to really think about that. Lularoe is really the one making the money. In these MLMs, 99.9% 9 or 99.7 or some number like that. It's over 99% of people that are in these MLMs do not make a livable wage. They basically don't make enough to pay themselves minimum wage for their time. So they're promoting like this freedom lifestyle, but you're going to be working long hours trying to get yourself out there and trying to promote your business. But at the end of the day, like I said, there's no guaranteed pay, and most people are not making any money. Most people are actually losing money by the time that you factor in all the inventory they've purchased. They're not making any money. So you don't want to be one of those people. All right, now it's time for a couple alternatives to Lularoe, and I really urge you to think about this long and hard and not to join Lularoe and to do one of these things. So if you are in Lularoe, odds are that you have an interest in fashion. You're selling clothing, and I just want to let you know that there are ways that you can do it much more independently that will actually give you more freedom and will allow you to make more money and actually own your own business. So what I do is I resell clothing. So basically, I find clothes for cheap at places like thrift stores or consignment stores, or I'll even go to the clearance sections at like discounters like TJ Maxx, or even like the clearance section at like Kohl's or Walmart. And I find clothes and I basically buy them for cheap and I sell them for more for a profit. And what's nice about this is I get to choose the style of clothing that I buy. I love like bohemian sort of clothing and like 90s and 70s and like Y2K sort of inspired stuff. So I get to focus on that, and I get to focus on that as my ideal customer. When you're buying Lularoe, basically your ideal customer is someone who loves crazy, ugly prints, and you don't get to choose those prints, so it's totally out of your control. And reselling allows you to buy things for cheap, like at thrift stores. I've bought things for $1 and sold them for over 100. Whereas with Lularoe, you're gonna buy a pair of leggings for $11 and sell them for 2 for 40, so like $20, and you're not even making a double markup. And then by the time you factor in your taxes, it's going to be even less money. As part of my reselling, I'm always at thrift stores looking for inventory, and I see a lot of this Lularoe with the tags on at these thrift stores. And you want to know why? It's because these people are going out of business, who are consultants, because they can't sell these items. So what do? They just call it a wash, give it to Goodwill, and take the tax write-off. And yeah, so if that's not an implication that you're not going to be able to sell this stuff, I don't know what else would be. Places that I sell are places like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Depop. Depop is my number one fave because it's more about like the fun, creative pictures, which I like to kind of invest more time into, but therefore I'm able to sell the stuff for more on there. One more thing you can do is start an online boutique. You could also start an in-person boutique, like a retail store, but that's going to take more investment, more money up front. But you could start an online boutique selling new clothing, and you can use your buying dollars to choose the items that you want to buy. You can go to trade shows. They have them in Las Vegas, in New York, in California. They have the Fashion District in LA where you can just go and buy wholesale. And they even have local ones. Like I live in Washington. They have trade shows in Seattle. And you can also go to online websites that do wholesaling too. Like Fashion Go has tons of different vendors on there. And you would even be better off going onto websites that are just straight from China, like Alibaba or AliExpress, and buying clothes on there. At least you can choose your colors and your styles, and you'd be a lot better off investing your money into buying things that you know what they are and that at least you think that your customers are going to like and are going to be for your ideal customer. And that's going to allow you a lot more freedom as far as you're going to be able to set your own pricing. You'll be able to, have it all control. And you're not going to be living by a rule book of a company above you. I am usually the type of person that tries to see the good in things, but the fact of the matter is that this company ruins lives. It ruins marriages, friendships, and it just tears apart people's lives, causes them to go into debt, bankruptcy, and I just really don't want to see you do the same thing. So I'm hoping that this video was helpful to you. And if you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to learn more about fashion reselling and becoming a clothing fashion reseller, working from home actually for yourself, then you can check out my channel and hit subscribe, because I've got more stuff like this coming soon. Check out my previous videos for tips and tricks on how you can source inventory and make money. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.